Hey friends, welcome back. Welcome back to Heathrow Terminal 3. We're here because, if you've been following us along, you know who we love to fly with, and that does not change. It's Virgin Atlantic. We're back for another travel day video. We were here last time, actually, I believe in February, March time, when we took a Air France flight over to Paris. Actually, that's a lie. We took a Cathay Pacific flight over to Manila, Philippines and Hong Kong and stuff like that. So I'll put both of those playlists down in the description actually. But we're here today, we're flying with Virgin Atlantic, and Virgin Atlantic typically go one direction. Not the band, One Direction. We're going to the USA. We are traveling to Orlando, Florida. Back in the magic of Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort. We got a few days there. We're gonna be spending our time around the Orlando area doing a whole bunch of Halloween related stuff because it's spooky season, which means I'm quite excited to be getting a pumpkin spice latte. That's all I really want out of all of this. And go and experience a lot of Mickey pumpkins on Main Street. That'll be good. So we're going to have a ton of videos up throughout. As I said, we've got the Halloween stuff, we've got Mickey's Not So Scary, we've got Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to have resort tours and all sorts of stuff up because we are staying on property at Disney and we're staying on property at Universal as well. So do stick around for those. And we're taking you along for the journey. So if you do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's go on an adventure. So here we are, Terminal 3, Virgin Atlantic's terminal. Virgin Atlantic and Delta, because they code share. We are flying just with Virgin Atlantic today. Sadly not in premium or upper class. We are having to go into economy main cabin, but it's a 242 layout on the plane, I believe. So we did select our seats beforehand, but we didn't bother checking in, so we're just doing the check-in on these little kiosks here. Interestingly, check-in and Delta bag drop is there, where we just checked in on the little machines. But then you go down this way to do bag drop, so it's slightly different process. Super fast check-in and bag drop experience. Did everything on the little machines, which was fine. And then just bag drop was 2 minutes, there was no queue. So the date to fly is just after bank holidays, at the end of the summer holidays, clearly. It's going good. We're in security now. We're going to just go for security. Obviously can't take you through that, but make sure you've got no liquid. And we're through. That was honestly like 5-10 minutes. Never change your currency here. It's very bad rates. Right, so there we are. Oh, VS091. Walking through all the duty-free Lindt master chocolatiers. We went to the Lindt factory in Zurich, Switzerland, and that was a fantastic experience, by the way. So I'll put a link up in the top corner. It was all the chocolate that we got. I got Fortnum and Mason, Twinings, very British here, aren't we? Apart from the Lindt stuff.
I guess if you're going back home.
Yeah, if you're going back home. Makes sense. Right, WH Smith's. This was all like being renovated last time that we were here when we came for the Cathay flight. So there's not a lot at this terminal, but we've got the Curator here, which is kind of like the Spoons. I don't think it's actually Wetherspoons, so we're going to go in here for breakfast. Our last English breakfast before going to the US. The good thing about all of the restaurants here is you've got this on the outside saying it's leaving the kitchen in 8 minutes. So just in case you're a little bit tight for time, you know how quick you're going to be. So we're in the Curator now. We've got the English breakfast, the full fry up, garden breakfast and pan hash. These are all current prices. I'm sure this will have changed if you watch this a little bit after it comes out. I think we're going to go for maybe one of these. And I think Becky wants the full works in a bun. So this is the English breakfast. Not a massive portion, but the potato puffs look good. They look like potato tots. And then that's Becky's one there. And we got a latte as well. Right, so our gate has just been posted 11:50. We are at gate 21. We're just there. See? So let's head this way. Right, number 21. So gates 1 to 22 is forward, 23 to 42 is right. So yeah, we just go forward then. Oh, gate 22, that means we're like the furthest away. Hang on a second. 1 to 11 now it says here, and 12 to 42. You got the lounges here as well. We generally don't do the lounges. We only live about 20 minutes away, so there's no point. So this is a weird system. So see where this sign is up for gate 20. Each of these, there's like doors, and they keep closing them for people coming through from arrivals. It's so bad. And we were queuing for that one for like 5 minutes back there. So now we're not late to board, but it's just taking time. Here we go. We're about to get our plane. Golden Girl, an Airbus A330-300. So this is the seating area in Economy Classic. It's a little bit of an older plane. But you get your blanket, you get your pillow, you get your headphones. So yeah, give you a bit of an idea. We're actually in the seat now. Quite an old kind of seat tired plane actually. You know, when do you have these? You don't really have them anymore.
Yeah, look.
You got your safety on board. Vera. That's Stephanie Beatrice. It is Stephanie Beatrice.
I told you that on her Instagram.
Oh, okay. And I don't know who this is. Sam Branson. Maybe that's her. I'm not too sure. We've got our headphones, we've got our pillow, we've got our blanket. We're in seat 42, which means...
Oh, you can charge the phone on here as well.
There you go. We're right above the plane. We're on Golden Girl. Over there is Mystery Girl, maybe? Seems Virgin have got like a little hub here.
Hello there. We're delighted to welcome you on board Virgin Atlantic. Thank you
Boarding's
for flying with us
complete
today.
and we are about to watch the safety video. The plane is half empty. It's amazing. I'm not going to show you this safety video because you've probably seen it. If you're watching one of these travel videos, you've probably seen this already. We've got the Vera magazine here with Stephanie Beatrice on the front, as we showed you. But what's really cool is if you go to like halfway through, it's going well so far here. Here we go. They give you a complete list of the movies that are available on the in-flight entertainment. They're highlighting some of the new ones. So you got Creed 3, you got Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, good film by the way, Guy Ritchie's Covenant, Living, John Wick Chapter 4, Operation Fortune, Storied Life of AJ Thackeray, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, Shazam, The Whale, Whitney Houston, and The Woman King. I'm assuming those are the new ones. So you've got quite the list there. Feel free to pause it so you can see what may be on your flight. We got drinks. So I got an apple juice here. Then you got a Coke, then spinach, free of charge. These drinks, every drink on board is free of charge, so it's great. And we normally get pretzels, but we've got Smokehouse Barbecue Crunchy Corn Nibbles.
We're not a great fan of the pretzels, so this might work out.
No, I'm quite happy about this. Yeah, pretzels are just a bit boring, really. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't care for them. So we got our first meal service. We've got two options for the main meal. It's grilled chicken, I think it's grilled chicken thighs, they said, with Portuguese rice. You get a choc pot, Jacob's crackers, you got Cathedral City, cheddar cheese, and then you got like rocket tomato, is that cheese? Mozzarella, yeah. And then a little. Becky's got spinach and ricotta pasta, and I think it comes with like a garlicky kind of sauce as well. Got a Coca-Cola and another apple juice. So quite good. Little gluten-free, dairy-free, palm oil-free, and plant-based. Quite good. Right, let's open this up, shall we? So there we go. It looks kind of like a chicken tikka masala or madras or something. It's not chicken thighs on the bone. Thought it would be. Little paper containers rather than the metal containers that you used to have, which is interesting. I'm wondering if they keep the heat in the same way, because this isn't as hot as the metal containers would be. And then the plastic, you've got little plastic reusable containers for this. In terms of cutlery, you've got little cutlery that kind of stacks together, and this is like a thick kind of plastic, but it looks like they're probably like a plasticky paper type vibe, but I'd imagine they reuse this. I'm really curious to see. Let me feel the bottom of this. It doesn't feel as hot, and it's only been here a few minutes. So they're trying to be environmentally friendly. Alright, so that's ours. Becky's looks slightly different. Green. Looks like mushy peas or something, doesn't it? Interesting, isn't it? What's the temperature like on yours, Felix? That's the same. It's not too hot. Alright, we'll give this a try and we'll let you guys know what we think of them. Alright, so we have finished our food. I had the chicken, Becky had the pasta, the like spinach and ricotta.
It's quite nice.
I preferred Becky's pasta actually. I do steal her food all the time. My chicken just the sauce of the chicken had flavour, but then the rice just had no flavour at all. It was basically boiled rice with some vegetables in, wasn't it? You tried a bit of the sauce, but not like the vegetable rice.
Not a fan of the sauce. It felt very fake.
It was a bit, yeah, but it was cheap food. It came with the little chocolate pot. That was nice. That was really nice. You got the salad. The salad's nice and fresh. Block of cheese, standard cheese, and then the little bread roll that we could use to scoop up the sauce. Overall, we're in economy, cheap seats, so to speak. Not bad for plain food. The first meal of the flight, and we get a snack later on as well. It's like an afternoon tea box, or at least it used to be. Like, we haven't flown with Virgin this year, have we? It's a year since we flew with Virgin. So at least last year then it was the little snack pot in the afternoon. So see how that goes. We're just looking at the sky map at the moment. It says time to destination 0, distance to destination 9,168 kilometers. I think they've just doesn't look right. And then we look at Becky's screen. It says we're down below Nigeria. So I really do not think this is right at all. The plane's okay. It's half empty. Seats are nice, a bit tired, a bit old. with, especially with like this screen is old. They have reupholstered them though recently, because you can take that off. So like this all looks fresh. So the plane itself doesn't look.
You'll be right.
Yeah, but I don't know what you can do with this, because this is the old school that you plug like your PlayStation 2 or your GameCube or Xbox.
You
or
did used to be able to get headphones with those things in it.
Really?
Yeah, we had some, I'm sure.
But one of them does video though, so I'm not sure. Like these do video and that does sound, so goodness knows what that means. But it's old, and you've got your credit card swiper underneath as well. Very old school. It's a shame about this, because I like to track where we are. So we've managed to luck out here actually. I'm managing to just put my feet up. Becky's moved over to the middle seats. Got loads of space. It's a shame it isn't free when it's this empty actually, because then you stretch out a little bit more, but I could have had a middle row. I just chose to keep this one. So we've got some mid-flight snacks. We got chocolate digestives, McVitie's as well. There's 2 in there. I thought there was only 1, but the packet's fairly thick, so that does make sense. We've got chocolate chip shortbread, and we got some apple juice as well. They're coming around with another full service in a minute. That'll be the 3rd service. They did bring around orange ice lollies as well. I didn't get one of those, but it's been good. It's been a nice easy flight so far. So we have our next meal service. We've got our mile high tea, and I always do love this because it comes in this like cute little box, which is it's got like an Alice in Wonderland theme to it. I don't think it's actually Alice in Wonderland, but it's tea time. Did you know afternoon tea came about thanks to Henry Duchess in the 1840s? Anne Russell, 7th Duchess of Bedford, couldn't bear the long wait between luncheon and dinner, so she ordered some tea and bread that made it a daily routine, invited her friends to make it a special occasion. We wonder if the Duchess ever dreamed that nearly 200 years later, afternoon tea can be served above the clouds. It's quite good. So in the afternoon tea box we get some sandwiches, and these sandwiches are dill cream cheese and roast red pepper with cheddar, mixed pickle and mixed leaf finger sandwiches. Then they've given us a scone as well, or scone, however you want to pronounce it. We've got some clotted cream, some jam, and what's this? It's called Flutterscotch.
Flutterscotch?
Yeah, which is, doesn't actually say what it is. I'm assuming it's going to be like a biscuit or something, but maybe it's a chocolate. We'll see in just a second. And then obviously you see like the inside design of the box. Just wanted to come in and show you the bathroom. This is the one on the left side of the plane, halfway down in the economy cabin, but it's a larger, disability-friendly bathroom. You do have a full changing table as well, which goes length of the bathroom. I wouldn't say you'd be able to get a wheelchair in here, but you'd definitely be able to like get some assistance to come in here if you can transfer or something like that. Nice wide open space, so that's really quite good to see. We've landed. We're just taxiing to the terminal now, and then we got to go through immigration. So I won't be able to record in immigration, obviously, but you know, we'll let you guys know what the queues are like. The queues are normally pretty intense, over this side. Orlando, Florida. Welcome. Oh my goodness. There is no queue at all. Okay, did we lie? Okay. Here we go, we've got to get the... So we've got to get this transportation, little kind of monorail of sorts, the first ride of the holiday. This will take us to the main terminal building.
You're a resident. Welcome home. You're one of our nearly 70 million visitors. Welcome to the city. Here, imagination becomes reality at theme parks and attractions. Authentic experiences are found in our arts. Enjoy your visit and everything that makes Orlando.
We are here! Orlando. We are inside you. So that is the Hyatt around the top as well. Hotel, Hyatt Regency. So we've got to go and collect the car, and we've got to get the toll pass, which is in A. So we've got to go down that way. So here in the main terminal building, you've also got a Universal Orlando Resort shop. You've got the Magic of Disney shop as well. Loads of Halloween merch in there. I'm half tempted to just have a quick look in there now. Is it cheeky if we do that on travel day? Look at all this Halloween merch. Look at this Madame Leota Loungefly. Yes, this is cheeky. I can't be buying all of this stuff. The monorail bag there. Goodness me. So as I said, we've got to go down and collect the car. We've got to collect the visitor toll pass, which is only available in A. Now, it's a bit of a pain that it's only available in A, but highly, highly recommend getting the visitor's toll pass. SeaWorld shop as well over my shoulder, which is pretty cool. The visitor toll pass just means you put that on your rearview mirror and it charges your tolls directly to your credit card through going through the automatic gates. It's really, really handy. So we got our car. We got that. We came down like 2 levels basically, and we went to 6th. That's who we're with. We did everything on our phone actually, and then we've come and got the visitor toll pass, which is just this. And then for 6th, we're actually on the ground floor here, P1. You can drop your visitor toll pass back here when you come back, which is nice and easy. So it turns out we did have to just go left, but then we had to get the elevator up to P1, and now we've got all of the cars here. We've got a QR code that we've got to show to a 6th representative, which we're going to do in just a second. We don't have any paperwork, and then we just find we've booked a mid-size, which is like a mid-size SUV. So we're going to find that in just a second. I think then we just hop in it. The keys are in there, I know that for sure, and then we drive away. So here we've got our Toyota Venza, I think it is. A little bit beat up around the outside here, but we always do like to have a look at the car, and this is something we advise all of you do. Just have a look at it, see, you know, what if there's any dings or anything like that, because they will charge you for those. So we just like to have a little bit of a walk around. This looks mostly fine, a couple of little scratches. It is really just this one at the back that is pretty bad, but otherwise, you know, it's looking okay. It's a hybrid vehicle as well. It's nice to have a key fob that does the boot easily. Let's just have a quick look inside. Nice big screen there. Steering wheel's huge. Lots of seat pockets. Little push button start. Looks good. This will be nice for the next week. Alright, so we are on the road at this point. We're going to Walt Disney World property. We're staying on property for the first couple of nights of our vacation. And then we've got another night on property, and then we're starting moving around properly from there. We've got the hire car. It it said it's going to take about 40 minutes to get from the airport to Walt Disney World property. Basically, everything in Orlando takes 40 minutes. So if you think you need to go somewhere, how long is it going to be? 40 minutes. We've got the Sun Pass coming up. That is the toll road. This is what we said about. Now we've got our toll pass up here on the rear view mirror.
So if you don't have this, when you go through this toll, which is literally only about 5 minutes from the airport, you have to have change.
Over here on the right hand side, that's the Easy Pass exit, and it's $1.25 to exit just here. So that's quite close to the airport. Now we're not going to exit here, obviously. The roads are pretty dead, actually. Like it's weird. The time, it's 6:15 in the evening at the moment.
It's almost as if there's just been a hurricane.
Yeah, you would think there's been a hurricane. I hope it stays like this. Right, so we got direct to the I-4. You've got Sun Pass only. You've got all these signs coming up. If you go through a Sun Pass lane and you don't have a toll pass, or you can't pay the toll pass, you can go through it, but what happens is they will send a fine to your car rental company, which will come in the post to you like after the fact, or they'll charge the credit card that you've got on file. Now when I picked up the car, they took my credit card number and they charged me $200, so just bear that in mind. And that's not a credit card, it's a hold. If you do that with a debit card, they'll actually take the $200 off of you, so just really bear that in mind. You've got to have the funds available there, especially like on the credit card, you've got to have that limit available. So you see up here it says keep left for Sun Pass. We can do that because we've got the visitor toll pass, and then right was cash lane, so you can just come off. You're essentially coming off the highway, the motorway here, and you pay your toll pass that way.
But a lot of them don't give you change, do they?
No, so you really have to have change. Break it at a Starbucks or something. Interestingly, just to the right here, we've got a Vecna, Stranger Things, Halloween Horror Nights billboard. We will be going to Halloween Horror Nights as well. Yeah, just here, Sun Pass. They do provide change at this one, actually, at the cash toll booth, but Becky is 100% correct. They don't all do it. This is the Sun Pass now. So what will happen is it will read this, it will read the vehicle number plate, and it will flash at us. So it's just done that. We didn't really see it happening, and now it's charged our card essentially $1.25 or something like that. So it's nice and easy. We haven't had to stop. We haven't had to get our change out. We haven't had to pay anything, and we just keep on our way. So we don't have to slow down at all. It's a really great process. So this, I 100% recommend it. That is visitortollpass.com. You can only get that at Orlando International Airport's Terminal A at the moment, and it's right next to the car rental desks. So the car rental companies will say, do you want a toll pass? No, you don't want it from the car rental company because that's a spicy, pricey one. You don't want that. Get the visitor toll pass.
And if you forget to do it, you can do it in the airport. You can literally do it there and then, can't you?
You can go to the desk for the visitor toll pass. They'll explain what to do. You download the app, register it, all sorts like that, and then they'll give you the pass and you're good to go. We did just speak to them and they said that they are planning to roll that out in Terminal B and Terminal C as a first expansion. It's a relatively new thing, so they'll keep expanding from there, and then in a couple of years' time they'll go for extra airports like Tampa or Melbourne or Sanford or something like that. So we're starting at MCO. If you're on MCO, you're good. Okay, so we've taken a break for a couple of hours at this point on our travel day. We did something else at Fort Wilderness Resort called Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review. That will be a separate video. But we're now on our way to Disney's All-Star Movies. We've come onto property. Don't know if you can see in the background, you've got Spaceship Earth.
No, not really. He's over there.
Just
Oh,
over
there he
here
is there.
somewhere. You can see the lights on Spaceship Earth. Anyway, so we're kind of going backwards now. We're following Waze, we're following navigation, but what you do at a Disney resort, you can do a couple of things. You can go to the front desk and you can check in like you would normally for any normal hotel, but you can also use My Disney Experience to check in beforehand, and we've done that. And what it basically is check in, etc. Tell us what time you get.
I put a credit card on file, don't you?
Yeah, you put a credit card on file, you tell them what time you're going to get there, so we've said we're going to get there at 10 p.m. Well, it's, nearly 11 p.m. at this point. And then they'll assign you a room, and basically you can just go directly to your room. It's great. So we use our mobile phones to unlock the door. It's told us where we've got to go, it's told us the exact room, the level that it's on, the floor, etc. So when we go through security check-in, we'll just say, oh, we've got a reservation, here we go, and then we're good to go. So it's nice and easy.
But we'll see how easy it is to find, because from our previous experience, some of the Disney resorts are so big that it's really hard to find your room in that. So we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, absolutely. They are very big, so it is a bit.
The other thing to note is that these purple signs are all Disney, Disney signs. So they're all pointing to the various resorts. And we have had issues in the past where we followed Waze or online maps, and they're not always accurate because some of them roads change a lot around here.
Yeah,
so we would suggest to follow the signs as opposed to Waze when you get onto property.
Yeah, Disney are very hot at changing the roads quite often around here, and that's not them doing it just to annoy you. They're doing it because they think they've found a better way to make the traffic management essentially. But yeah, we kind of are following Waze at the moment, but we're looking at the signs.
Also keeping an eye,
All Stars Resort. So we're following All Star. Actually, we'll be quite close to Blizzard Beach as well, which is currently closed, unfortunately. We'll just come off the exit here. All Stars, Coronado Springs, and Blizzard Beach. Interestingly enough, we're actually going to be staying at Coronado Springs as well on this vacation, so we're really not going to be going much further away. So weirdly, we just got kind of caught off guard a little bit because the check-in for the All-Star Resorts, movies, music and sports is all in one. Normally the resorts you get a separate desk, but this is all free together. It's quite weird. So we just got to do photo ID and whatnot, and then we'll be going to the room.
So he's just said that movies is a mile down this road, so we've checked in essentially, but we've got to go past.
Okay, so All-Star Sports there on the right hand side, and now we just keep going. Okay, that's interesting.
Ooh,
how it is.
That looks trendy.
That's I mean, All-Star Sports would be my least favourite.
Yeah, same.
I would,
It's got the least Disney vibe about it.
Yeah, 100%. And right, what's this? Oh, this is still All-Star.
This is sports. Yeah, that's
All-Star
NFL.
Sports. Oh, look, you got big old Coca-Cola. It's quite dark. We're trying to show you guys, but obviously I appreciate that some of this will be a little bit too dark for you guys to see. It will be better once we get to our resort and we're out of the car.
What's that say?
That's
All-Star music.
Okay, so they've got a similar
right.
entrance vibe to them. I'm imagining that our All-Star movies will have pretty much as you saw there. I feel like we're the very last one.
Yeah.
It's like sports, music, movies.
I wonder if they're going to have little parking lots outside each.
Is this it?
This is it. This
is us. Okay, so we're getting in. All-Star movies.
Oh, yay.
All right, so we are Mighty Ducks.
Oh, I didn't see that. You're going to have to go back. Okay. Right.
So we just parked here next to building 3 Mighty Ducks, that's where we are. And it turns out that's actually the All-Star Music parking lot, because the All-Star Music is there. That's the Calypso, I think it said. So, like, it's really not clear at all, actually. But we've got room 3848, so we have to go up 2nd floor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 3801, 3864. So, right, we're here, 3848. Interestingly, we've got Braille as well, which is quite cool. We're on the, for us, it's like the 1st floor, but it's actually kind of the 2nd floor. And we've come around, we took the, we parked over there in Central Pane. Appreciate, as I said, it's dark. We've come round up the stairs, and we're at our room here. So, view magic band, unlock door, view charges. So we're going to do wait, unable to register device. That's not ideal, is it? It's not going well. Maybe I need my magic band instead. Let's see if we can do it on a magic band. So magic band works. And then we go in. Oh, wow. Goodness me. Okay, give you a quick walk around. We've got a little kind of area there to the right hand side for teas and coffees and whatnot. We've got a little recycling trash can. Bathroom. H2O products. Very nice. Bath and shower. Cool, that's nice. It's a nice room. Okay, so that is the end of our travel day. We're gonna get into bed and we're gonna watch a bit of resort TV on the resort TV. It's cool watching it actually here rather than just chucking on YouTube and watching it on there, right? First impressions of the room seems pretty good. We've got like 10 plug sockets around, which is amazing. Sen and Becky, I think they kind of need that right now when they're asking you to do all your Magic Band Plus and whatnot. Yeah, pretty tiring day. Coming from London this morning, and then, you know, what are we now? We are 5 a.m. It's just shy of midnight. As I said earlier, we did Hoop-de-Doo musical review, which was a lot of fun. We will have a separate video up for that at some point. Yeah, busy day. Security at Orlando International Airport was actually really quick this time, or immigration should I say. Very good. You know, car hire process was easy. Getting from the airport to Walt Disney World property was easy as well. We had a pretty seamless day overall. Just very tiring. It's late. We've had a long day. We've got a long day tomorrow. We're doing a Halloween event tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Excited. Yeah, so we're gonna get some bed and some shut eye, some sleep, rest our eyes, and yeah, we'll be back bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning for a very first Disney day. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed following us along on our travel day. We've certainly enjoyed making it and getting here to All-Star Movies as well. It's a pretty cool resort with these new renovated rooms. Nice, a little bit cold in terms of like theming, but we're going for the bland modern looks nowadays in every resort. Although, you know, looking at this, if it's like this here, I'd probably rather stay here than Caribbean Beach. It just depends how much you value that Skyliner and the vibe of Caribbean, you know, like in the Port Cochere, the main reception area and stuff. So it's what it is. If you guys have enjoyed the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.